Today, Haute Time is at Baselworld in the Breitling booth. We're with the U.S. President, Terry Prasert, and he's going to showcase some of the new Breitling watches. But before we get to that, Terry, how has the mood been for you guys this year at Baselworld? We're at day 3, but how's things been going for you guys?
Thank you. Very nice to talk to you again. The mood has been great. People are once again, after last year and the year before, receiving the new collection with a lot of excitement and a lot of pleasure because they really like what they're seeing. We have again a large spectrum of watches from several price points. We've introduced a lot of watches again and in-house movement. So we're very excited to have 4 new models with in-house movement, which is the continuation of the brand strategy over the last few years since 2009. But we're also able to introduce a new Avenger line and new Super Avenger line in the Avenger 2 and Super Avenger 2. So there is watch for a lot of different consumer, and the retailers are very happy to see that they're going to be offering these lines this year very soon in their case. So the mood is good, the party was fun, and the clients are having fun at meetings. So
That's
it's
all
all good at Breitling so far.
All right, perfect. Well, let's take a look at the watches. You're going to showcase some of the watches today.
I'm wearing one of them, which is really something pretty special. It's the Bentley Unitime with the in-house movement.
Oh, wow.
Last year, if you remember, we introduced the World Time, the first World Time in-house movement for Breitling.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the Transocean Unitime on the chronograph. Mm-hmm. And we've decided to use that movement into the Bentley watch. And it's really great because the watch looks amazing, and it's still the World Time function, which is unbelievable. So I'm wearing the black dial on the stainless steel.
And how big is it? 46?
It's actually 47.
Oh, 47? Oh, 49. Oh, wow, it's big.
It's big, and it's pretty awesome, the contrast between, you see the lettering again for that reminds you the Bentley, and the stitches on the leather, and again a 5-year warranty on that Bentley watch, which is pretty awesome. And we have the same version, of course, in gold, which also is beautiful. It's been 10 years the partnership with Bentley.
Yeah.
So in order to celebrate that partnership, Breitling has launched 3 new models this year that are in-house movement. The first one I'm showing it to you is the Bentley Unitime. We also have done with the 04 movement, which is the Breitling for Bentley, a GMT movement that is right here on the rose gold version, which is pretty great. So for the world traveler that needs 2 time zone, he can have his Bentley. One of the particularity of the 3 model, the third one being the 30-second chronograph, that is also in-house movement. You would see, if you really see closely, that the dial allows you to see the movement. So that really requires a lot of work to do that on the dial. And some of it is circular, some of it is vertical, depending on the model.
And what's the price point in these?
The price point in stainless steel is around $12,000 to $14,000 for the in-house movement. And when you switch to gold, it comes around between $28,000 and $32,000.
Is there a limited production on this, or no?
No, because we're gonna have a demand on those 3 pieces, and they're gonna be part of the core collection of Bentley. Bentley is really a great part of our collection, the Breitling for Bentley brand, and we're gonna have some launch of product all year long. We're also gonna soon have a limited edition that comes especially for the US market to celebrate an anniversary, and we're gonna have some marketing news soon about Bentley. So basically, it's one of the big push at the Basel Fair for Breitling is to introduce Bentley again and show new product and continue the 10-year relationship where it's an ideal partnership for us, and it's a long-lasting one between a luxury car automobile and a watch company.
I like the black face.
Yes, the black face is I would say we have a lot of successes with both, but people are really falling in love with the black, and the contract on the gold and the black is really great. Also, the marriage between Bentley and Breitling, you would see that the sapphire back shows the in-house movement, and it reminds you also the rotor, so it's like a little image of a car, but you discover the beautiful movement, and that's the case on these 3 watches.
Beautiful. Yeah.
There is something pretty special that people have been waiting for a long time, and that it took Breitling 5 years of development to do that.
She was telling me before I got in here.
Basically, this is the only watch in the market that has a beacon in it and that can transmit. It actually has 2 now versus 1 before, and basically this is a watch that you can activate when you're boating, when you're flying, when you're trekking around the world. If there is something happen, it has 2 antennas that you can activate by by unscrewing the button, which is I'm not gonna do because I don't want anybody to look at us in the booth.
Yeah.
And basically transmit an SOS signal message, and the other one allows you to be found anywhere in the world. So
oh, wow.
This is really something really special. It takes a lot of, as you imagine, a lot of microengineering, a lot of micromechanic, a battery also. There is something pretty special on that watch, is that system of transmission is basically activated by a lithium battery. So you imagine the power that you need to be able to, it's not plugged.
It is plugged in, but this is
plugged.
as far as
and
I
you can
go.
personally recharge. There is a little
Oh, wow.
light there. Before you go on your trip, you want to make sure it works.
Mm-hmm.
So you can basically totally recharge it yourself.
I've never seen this before.
No, that is pretty special.
And do you have a price point on that watch?
Yes, there is a few versions, but I'm going to show you this one today with a few different dial options, and it's around the $13,000. On the back, it tells you a lot of information. It says emergency. First of all, of course, it also tells you that the watch doesn't float to make things straight.
Oh, cool. Replace battery by April 2015.
Yes, it gives you the lifespan of the battery. That's the battery of the mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Because the big battery, it's the quartz movement,
Yeah.
digital. So that's the battery you need to change at the date it says. But with the charger for your signal,
Mm-hmm.
that's also another lithium battery, and that you don't need to change it. We have also a Transocean watch that has been now equipped with an in-house movement, a GMT.
Mm-hmm. It comes out May 15th?
Yeah.
And what's the price point of this piece?
That's in the $10,000. It comes on a black dial. It's kind of on that dial, and it's a very classic look, but it also has a GMT function.
Well, I know you're very busy. Congratulations, and so forth. And I hope you enjoy. It's only day 3, so you have a lot more days. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the
I
week.
wish you a great Basel and a lot of fun. I hope you can join us at the party.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.